Welcome to the...
We good there?
It's time, everybody. May I direct your mind and ears
to the center of the ring.
Al centro of the octagon, if you will.
Or maybe within the confines of the cage.
Remember, peeps, every fighter has a voice, and so do you on AM 1680. The Voice. The Voice. The Voice. Hey, it's time, everybody.
I didn't hear it. We can hear it. All right, good. Let's go, man. Oh, that's you? Yeah. All right. No, that's what it was recorded, I guess. Okay. So we got it. Okay. You got this, Woody. Yes, I do. Appreciate you, man. You probably don't think I do, but I do. Trust me, I do. I really do. I'm just gonna go ahead and start recording.
You two want a room? You two want a room?
Hey, it's time, everybody. May I direct your mind and ears
to the center of the ring.
Al centro of the octagon, if you will.
Or maybe within the confines of the cage.
Remember, peeps, every fighter has a voice, and so do you on AM 1680. The Voice. The Voice. The Voice. The Voice.
With your fight-talking host,
Richard Ortiz.
Don't hit me, Rich. Don't hit me.
Just break me down with some of that fight talk. The Fighter's Voice. Right here, every Saturday from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. And again on Sundays from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. And remember, every fighter has a voice. And so do you. So let's get ready to you know what. Right here on the Fighter's Voice.
And we're live here in Fresno, California. AM 1680, The Answer, the Fighter's Voice. Voiceography at its finest. Every fighter has a voice, and so does our guest, Mr. Richard Goodman. Mr. Phil Medina is in the house. But first of all, talking about the house, we got to get the house paid. Let's pay the house, Mr. Co Escovedo, the Apache Kid.
Oh, man, always keeping the lights on, the mics, and keeping that mustache looking so good, Rich. It's awesome. Okay, guys, Serrano's Furniture. I actually drove by that place the other day. They got this thing called...
You buy anything?
No, dude. I was with my kids, but I drove by and saw that they're having this thing called the Summer Sizzle Sale. So if you want a hot deal, that's one of the things to go check out right now. But remember, if you're not in Fresno, they got 9 locations. They got Bakersfield, Delano, Dinuba, Fresno, Hanford, Madera, Tulare, Visalia, Porterville. So no matter how south, how far south do you want to go, man? They're all reaches. Dude, the couch is long, like their reach.
Yeah, so there you go.
Check them out if you need furniture. Also, guys, if you want some punching bags, some treadmills to go sweat on,
Main
Event Gyms in Fresno, hit them up. Who doesn't want to sweat? Get your friends, get your boys, get your girls. Go on over there, sweat together.
And also, you got Dethroned.
Oh,
shoot, did I throw that out there?
Yeah,
did I give a free sponsorship out there?
Did we just get a... Did you do that?
I did.
Did
yes,
you?
I did.
Man,
big shout out to Chris Honeycutt.
Man, well, dude, I could talk about Dethroned all day anytime we need to, man.
I know, but that's a whole thing.
Man.
Yes, but let me tell you, this evening's show is being streamed live on my Facebook page, Richard Ortiz, the Fighter's Voice, live stream team. I like the way that sounds. Stream team, Richard. Stream team. Stream team in the house. Stream team in the house. With highlights on my Instagram page at the Fighter's Voice. Please share it, like it, and leave a comment for the Fighter's Voice live stream team. Tonight's show is being engineered by the crazy man, Woody Pena. Even though he's a Raider fan, I'll give him props there. Woody, I appreciate you. You probably don't think I do, but I do. At Cage Side, we have the one, the only, the co-host, the UFC veteran, the Apache Kid himself that rumor has it he's talking about a comeback, but that's a whole different show. Mr. Co Escovedo.
He walked in like half conversation.
I did, and I heard that. No, I heard that. Hey, we'll let all the viewers and listeners know. Co Escovedo, he'll be knocking you out the entire show in Co Escovedo fashion called Cole's Beatdown. This segment that breaks down the news, Richard, of the whole MMA world, and it's a part of the MMA special that we have for you. tonight with us in studio. On the line, actually, from Phoenix, Arizona, but he's from Madtown. His roots are in Madera, California. The 559 is comedian, the funny man, the man that'll make you pee your pants in a good way and then want to drink a beer and just say, hey, I'm here to stay. The one and only Mr. Phil Medina will be joining us on the line. He'll be with us shortly. And I got to give him a big shout out because he'll be rocking, what is it called? AbCal. Yes, AbCal. I want to say something else, but AbCal in Madera, California. We'll be giving out tickets, and he'll be here live right here. So if you want to say hello, Phil, you can.
Hey, what's up, everybody? And the 559.
That's right. But you know what? I want to give you a proper introduction. So now back to stage side.
From Madera, California, the one that's bringing you Madtown Comedy Jam, Phillip Medina.
Phil, what's up, my man? We just jumped right into it, man.
How you doing, my brother? Everything's good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Hey, I'm watching your career just explode, man. I mean, you're everywhere. You're on commercials. I hear you're making a movie, but yet you keep your roots here in Madera, California.
Yeah, bro. I just filmed a movie a couple months ago for Amazon and called SKM.
Yeah. So how's that working out for you?
Excited. It's good, man. The acting thing is something that I didn't actually get myself into, and next thing you know, there it is.
There it is. There. Speaking of there it is. There. I was trying to wonder, how am I going to mix the two together? Richard Goodman is in the house. He is the matchmaker at Tati Palace Fights. Now, let me tell you something about this guy, man. He's originally from Madera, so he's one of us, Phil, and we can clown on him later on. But you know what? The guy is a matchmaker, but he's just not a matchmaker. The guy's been in the cage, so he knows exactly how to kick some ass. So I want to give him a proper introduction so he can just join the party. And now back to cage side.
Fighting out of the red corner, representing Tati Palace Fights, Richard, the Matchmaker, Goodman.
Now you're okay to talk, Rich.
Hey, how's it going?
Rich, Phil, Rich, jump on in, guys.
How we
Nice
doing,
to
Phil?
meet you, man. You already sound like a badass. Your voice just sounds like it could hurt somebody.
Too bad my looks don't fit my voice.
But it's all good, my man. And then we got the funky Philin on the line. We got Co Escovedo, the Apache Kid. We got the Matchmaker. We got Woody taking care of the sound. I mean, we got the A-team here in the house.
Oh yeah, it's rocking.
You got a show, bro.
Phil, talking about a show, tell us about the show coming up this Friday. What can we expect? What's going to happen? The anticipation is here in the studio.
You were there last year.
Yes, sir.
That was, we had 800 people show up to AbCal Winery in Madera, and this year we're expecting 1,000.
Wow.
Dude, I got real funny guys coming in. Of course, myself. We got Dave Versu. We got Aurelio Bocanegra, Narciso Gonzalez, and Paul Smokey D's. All of us have been on television. All of us have been doing the thing. No local yokels on this one. This was all LA guys.
Richard, what are you doing Friday, man? We got to get you down there.
This Friday?
This Friday, my man.
Good question.
It's a possibility,
It is
man. You
definitely a
got to join. You got to
Little
join the
date night.
fun.
Yeah.
A little date night.
I'd have to figure out the babysitter situation. You know, rocking 4 kids.
Phil,
these
what do you
days,
think,
so.
man? Can we
announcing-
get him there,
announcing
Phil?
live that you just needed a babysitter. You're probably going to get every CPR registered babysitter. Oh, my
gosh. Phil, what do you think? Do you think we can get him down there?
Oh yeah, man! Just come on down. Shoot me your email address, bro. I'll send you a couple of comp tickets, and come on out and laugh at AbCal, man. It's not going to be bloody. It could be. It could be. It just depends. Because, you know, Cholos in Madera, they can't take a joke, bro.
Yeah. Give me some Patron. I'll join in on the fun.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, let's do that. Let's keep the Patron bottles away from this man.
Bro, I'm telling you, man, he wasn't a fighter for nothing. You know what I mean? The guy knows what's going down. Cole, what are you doing Friday? You working, my man, or can you free up some time to support Mr.
Working,
Phil
man.
Medina, man?
I gotta work my other job. I gotta pay some bills. I gotta work that one. I gotta sling some
Yeah,
calls.
Friday and Saturday
What's
nights.
your other job?
Yeah, floorman. I'm floorman for a
foreman?
casino.
Yeah, for a casino.
So if you're looking for like somewhere to go hang out and gamble some money after your AbCal show, you just let me know. We'll
Whoa.
we have a whole table
That
set for
sounds
you
like
and
a
your
good
crew.
time.
We have a whole table set for you and your crew if you want. And you guys can come blow some money on some blackjack, have some drinks. It'll be fun.
You notice I noticed you didn't say make any money. You said blow some money.
Hey,
I
man.
think we might just.
Your value will be in the entertainment and the expertise you gain from leaving that card room knowing you had fun.
Thanks.
Yeah, always a good experience, when you learn things.
You know
That's
what?
it, man.
You know what I like about this collaboration, Phil? Right now, Richard Goodman has not said anything about kicking anybody's ass. Usually when he comes on the show, that's all he's talking about because he's a matchmaker, fight is in his game. You got him to loosen up a little bit. So I can't wait to possibly sit him in the front row and you can just go to town on him.
Oh, I love
Well, that
it.
would be fun.
Now, it would be great. I love it. I've done it. I've been in
Now,
the front
I'll
row with
go
Cat
to
Williams.
and watch a fight, and see if I get all crazy when I go up there, If I just start jumping the octagon and just start telling some jokes, you know what I mean?
Felipe Esparza did it to me,
Just
too.
once, I want to see that. Just once.
He
I wanna
came down
see
to
somebody
Porterville and did a show
storm the UFC
long
cage.
time ago, and he was making fun of me.
Hey, and Phil will, too. He'll jump over there because he used to be in entertainment wrestling.
Just once. Just
So
a,
I
just a
know he's
Vegas
still got
card.
some ass-kicking left in him.
Just storm the cage on the Vegas card. In
You heard
between,
it,
dude.
Phil.
Mic
That's
in
all you,
hand.
man.
Mic in hand, just have one of your boys with like a backpack with like a PA speaker in it, and just be like, turn that on, and just hit it, and just get like 2. You're gonna get tackled. You're gonna get tackled. You're not leaving that place outside of handcuffs. So you got to have like some real A-game joke. Like it's got to be a good one, because everyone's gonna be going, "Who's this fool?" They're gonna listen. I'm just saying.
He will.
I know. I think that's a good idea. That's a powerful idea. But see, that's up at Tachi Palace, right?
Yep, that's something we
I
might
don't
be
want to
doing.
go to jail up at Tachi Palace.
Nobody wants to go to
I
jail
got your
on the
back.
rest.
Don't worry. I got you.
Goodman's like, yeah, that one.
Don't worry. As soon as
Extra
they
tight
pull you to
cuffs.
the elevator, I'll pull you off and bring you back in a new costume.
and I can keep going, right?
Yep.
I can just keep going.
You come back and do it again.
Promo
Put
right
this
there.
mustache
That's
on.
awesome.
Put this
There
hat
we
on, this
go.
mustache. Let's get it.
Hey, man, this is going to happen, Phil, so you better be ready because Richard's show is the 31st of August, and that's a Friday. If you have time, man, we got to get you down there, my man.
Yeah, if you are free.
Dude, I think if I got to talk to my manager. If I'm not booked, I will shoot right up to Tachi Palace to watch the fight, my man.
Oh, there you go.
Absolutely. We definitely take care of you. No problem.
There it is
Yeah,
there.
we'll definitely talk.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure. I'll
Trade
leave my
some
email
seats
here,
for
and so that
seats
way
kinda
you can
thing.
exchange information.
There it is there.
Definitely.
You know, on a different note, did I walk into something? Because I heard Richard mention numbers to you, Cole.
No,
and then he
no,
said
no,
something
no,
like, yeah, I still have the jab in me, my right hand. I'm very elusive.
See
I
how
can
he
still
does
make
that?
130s.
See what he's doing
And
there?
I'm
No.
thinking,
No.
Poppy is 40 pounds heavier than you, even though he talks rematch. I was just talking to him this week, and, he's a bad man.
I don't fight. First off, I don't fight for free, and second off, no.
No, I didn't
Yeah.
say for free. Richard has the contracts here.
Anyway,
He makes more on a Friday
all
night.
I know is
Oh,
I could just see Richard pulling like papers out from his like cargo pant pocket and being like, actually.
I mean, I could print them right here on the
No,
spot.
no,
I
no,
do
no.
have everything mobilized on my phone. We are in
Speaking of papers,
2018.
my engineer Woody, he has plenty of papers, but those papers you got to roll up. I don't know. There's no ink on them right now.
Uh-oh.
He's been kicking back with the Diaz brothers. I'm just giving him a hard time. Woody, my man, you're
Why
my
you holding
dude.
out,
You're my
Woody?
dude.
Why you
hey,
holding out?
hey, he gave me a mean look right now. My gosh. But yet he's smiling. I see him rolling something up.
His
And it's the
probation
tortilla.
officer's
Yeah, you
probably
can't help
listening.
but smile back there.
You know what, guys? Speaking of smile, we're going to smile because we're going to knock out these commercials, and we'll be coming right back here on The Fighter's Voice. That's 1680 AM, The Answer, with Goodman, Medina, Co Escovedo, Woody in charge, and Mr. Richard Ortiz here coming right back. Stay tuned. Send your questions to The Fighter's Voice.
You are listening to The Fighter's Voice on AM 1680.
Right now, we gotta take a break.
Pay some bills. So be ready for some head banging, lip smacking, heart attacking, fight talk. Because every fighter has a voice. Just break me down with some of that fight talk. The Fighter's Voice. Right here. And remember, every fighter has a voice. And so do you. So let's get ready to you know what. right here
Taught him the
on the
ankle
Fighter's Voice.
And we're back here on the Fighter's Voice radio show live stream team. The Fighter's Voice, the only voice, the golden voice, the knockout voice. The knockout radio show coming your way in 2 weeks. Damn, that slipped out. Welcome back, everybody. This is part 2. Phil, you still with me?
Oh, yeah, man. Of course.
Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Hey, Woody, I just want to let you know I just got a text and someone said, what? Woody is back? I said, yes, he's back. So I just got a text. That's from Big Bill
He was your
Connington.
probation officer.
Yes, exactly. This is part 2, Richard, and it's called "Give Me a Break." Like shaking my head, like, bro, like give me a break. I want you to listen too, Phil. Give me a break,
Sounds like an arm.
guys. You know how we just got to put up with things in life, in the world, when people just do dumb stuff. I wasn't gonna say the other word, and you're thinking to yourself, bro, give me a freaking break. You're shaking your head. I'm gonna start with you, Phil. In everyday life, in stand-up, you deal with haters. You deal with people that are professional, but at the end of the day, you still do deal with public and people that you look at and you're probably going like, oh my gosh, give me a break. Did he really do that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
this dumb
bro,
blank.
for sure.
So I'm going to start with you, man. Give me the break story today here on the Fighter's Voice radio show.
All right, well, check this out. Here's something. One thing you learn as being a comic is you never go to people's homes after the shows. Don't do it.
Oh, dude, that's how husbands show up. What are you doing?
So you don't do it. And yeah, man, I have seen some some weird stuff before walking to people's houses. And I mean, it's cool. It's not like I frequent people's homes, but you become friendly with like fans and stuff like that. So we had some fans in Albuquerque, New Mexico, invite us to their home.
Right.
We went. We're chilling. We were actually watching. I don't remember what fight we were. I think we were watching Triple G and De La Hoya fight.
Oh, man.
Nice.
And so we're at the fight.
You mean Canelo?
And we're watching the fight, rather.
Yeah.
And everything's cool. And all of a sudden, the dude just gets up and starts snapping pictures of me and my buddy. Like, just like out of
nowhere.
phone, just like being a real creep. And I'm like,
Did you have clothes on?
That's kind of, what are you doing, bro?
Yeah.
I'm trying to watch the fight. He's like, oh, dude, I just want to take pictures that you guys are in my house. And I'm like, what?
You could have
Yeah,
saved that for
so-
when you're on your way out the door. Like, hey,
Yeah.
can I get a quick photo real quick
Yeah,
before you
like,
leave?
hey, real quick, dude.
You know what I mean? Thanks for coming through.
by.
Hope
Oh,
you
and
had a
also,
good
okay,
time.
and also next week we got a segment. It's called the selfie guy. We'll talk about that later, and you could call in on that one, Richard. On and on and on.
I don't even know how to take a selfie.
You know what, Phil? So did you smile at least for the picture?
You know what, dude? We took the pictures. His wife was hot, so we ended up like sticking around. But
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, we'll take pictures. Can we stare at your
Okay,
wife?
Phil, are you
should've-
you said something about his wife being hot. Are you telling us the correct story?
oh yeah.
Okay.
Listen, I'm not going to go in because you're on AM radio. I don't want to go into the full length, but
Okay.
let's just say that don't go to people's houses, kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
Especially swingers, huh?
Bro, I
Exactly.
still haven't seen my friend.
Did you say swingers or screamers? Wow.
We'll
Wow.
keep it no comment.
Today's radio show is PG-13.
You might want
Richard.
to go PG-19, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, well,
man.
PG-13 these days is a lot different than it was when I was 13.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Right?
If you ask Cole, he'll go PG-69, but we can't do that.
Don't tell people that, dude.
Richard.
You walk in on a guy one time.
It happens.
Oh, just right now? You talking about when you went to the restroom?
Man, why you got to bring up old stuff?
I'm not doing that. Richard, my man, what's your best give me a freaking break, my man? I know people ask for free tickets, and then you see them gambling or doing all kinds of stuff because they say they don't got money. You see them cashing money, but they ask for free tickets, and I'll let you tell the story. Give me your best, give me the break. Were you just shaking your head like, dude, are you freaking serious right now?
You know, I wouldn't say it's really the customers. It's more the fighters. I have a lot of give me a break moments about a week before the fight. Just
Week?
like-
Try day of. Oh,
Yeah, I mean, there's been several cases where I've had guys call me the day of and say they can't make it.
From
you
the
know,
hotel room.
for bullshit excuse. After they showed up, I've had somebody show up for weigh-ins and then not show up the day of the fight. But for the most part, it's usually about a week before when I get these excuses of either I can't get the day off work or
Yeah, like how do you mess that up?
how do you not
like
know
you
that?
just dropped that on your boss last
You
minute?
know, exactly. You
He
just
didn't see the
decide-
poster? Your boss didn't see the poster?
You know,
Right?
those type of things are
Right.
pretty much the give me a breaks, but that happens every month. So after about 10 years of dealing with it, it's just pretty much you're already ready for it,
Yeah.
so it doesn't
That's
bother
why.
you
That's
anymore.
why you have like 5 guys on a list that are the on standby guys of. Okay, cool. No worries, man. Good luck. Well, give me a call. We got your number.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
And
Wow.
you just
Dude,
mark them off
Mikey,
and move
what's
to
up?
move to the next guy. But I mean, nothing in particular. It's just a random happens every event. Just like today, I've probably made 3 different fights have to happen just today.
That
my
story
gosh.
right
That's the
there
life of a
is
matchmaker.
Perfect example for why always be ready. That story right there.
Phil, you know what? You're always ready, right? You get the phone call, you're ready to jump in, right?
You know what, dude? At this point, no, because I'm getting older, bro. I want to take my days off.
I hear you.
I don't do that anymore. They call me for a show. It's gotta pay with it. Otherwise, I'm the young guy.
Yep. Let somebody else get their claim to
That's
fame.
really a thing, man. Like, guys will be signed to a fight.
Oh,
and then
God, yeah.
not show up.
Oh yeah. No, it's definitely, it happens every single event.
What is this? Like 3 o'clock high? What is this?
Yeah. No, it's more of like I realize what I'm really about to get into.
Gosh.
Yeah, exactly. Reality sets
Reality
in.
sets
you
in.
Have, you've
You
had
know.
to have seen it, Phil. You've had to see guys backstage that are about to do their set, and all of a sudden they're like, "Oh my God!" and they're throwing up, and they're gone. They're ghosts.
done.
They
Yeah.
call Mikey, you're up, and they're
Not
gone.
at this level, no.
Well, not at your level, but starting out when you first started out and you were doing comedy
Oh,
shows
yeah,
and
that
stuff.
was
Yeah.
me. That was me.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Every
That
third
same thing, man.
guy. Yeah,
people,
pretty much.
People look at what they're about to do. They see some dude get knocked out cold, and they're like, "Oh crap, I got to do that next," and they freak out.
Yep.
That's what I'm talking about. Cole, what's your best give me a break?
My best, give me a break. that
Yeah,
dude-
'cause you deal with
this
it all
is-
the
this-
time.
Dude,
Let's hear it, man.
Okay, so now I'm not gonna mention any casino stuff. No,
Okay.
I'm not gonna.
Or
shoot my-
radio shows?
No. So, what my best really moment would be is when I got something as small as a 20.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to buy, like, say, a soda or a candy bar or something that costs over $1 or $2.
Yeah.
Take a Red Bull, like $2.59,
Okay.
$2.60, and they look at me and go, "Do you have anything smaller?" And I'm like, "What? Like, it's a 20. Like, what? You got change on you in your wallet, right? Like, just make the transaction, bro." And he's like, "Oh," and I'm like, "You want me to go across the street and get change?" Like, I just look at him and go, "Dude, come on, what are you doing?"
Yeah.
Like, just what are you doing? Like, how
Are you trying not to make money?
Yeah, like,
Exactly.
what, you telling me I got too much money to get gas here? I don't understand. Like,
I don't want your money? Is that what he's telling you?
yeah, dude, it's like, and these are like legit, like a Chevron,
Right.
a Chevron or like a gas station or store, like not a mom and pop where it's like, okay, maybe I caught him in the middle of the morning. No, this is like, it's 2:30 in the afternoon. You've had business all day. You can't break a 20. Okay.
Yeah, he's already put his
What are
money
you, a
away.
drug dealer? I don't get it.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, if he was a drug dealer, he'd have 1s and 5s all day.
yeah, crumbled up.
Gosh. Oh, my
He'd be
God.
throwing them at you like a stripper.
Thanks.
So, Phil, are you really saying you can't tell us the whole story that took place on the Give Me the Break?
No, bro. There's no
Oh,
way.
okay. I tell you what. Will you tell us the rest of the story Friday at AbCal, possibly?
Probably
I'll
not.
tell you what I'll do.
Couple
I'll
drinks?
Tell you what I'll do. I'm going to call you, Rich. I want you to be a guest on the Phil and Monty show.
Okay.
And the GERD-nominated award, Phil and Monty show, I'll call it you on, and I'll tell you all dirty.
There you
There
are.
you
Beautiful.
go. Okay.
There you are.
There you
Beautiful.
go.
Gotta
Make
be
sure
careful.
you
You
make
can't
sure
turn
you
that down.
you
Gotta
send
be
me the
careful.
link for
Gotta
that
be
one.
careful
I
what
got
you
to
ask
tune
for.
into that one.
I want to hear. I'm gonna hear that. We're all gonna hear that story.
Well,
now.
guys, I have to share mine even though you didn't ask me. Okay.
Yeah.
and here's where it is. And I may get political or something. I'm gonna try to stay
Commercial
as much
coming
as
up,
I
right?
can. Commercial is coming up. Yes. When there's another radio show in town, and they say that we do not do original content, I want to say you're probably right. You're probably absolutely right because we're talking about comedy today, which means we are versatile. I'm talking comedy with a matchmaker, with a big-time wrestler, a UFC veteran, and I just decided not to go there. I got cold feet because my PR guy was waving me off and said, don't do it, don't do it. But you know what? So many announcements we got to make, but I'm going to stay on topic. I'm going to stay professional and not put anybody on the mat, make them tap out, a cheap tap out. You don't like a cheap tap out, Cole? I don't want to have a
Yeah.
cheap tap out. I
That's-
don't want to have a cheap tap out, Rich. I decided not to go there.
Yeah. Some
Stay
people find it a waste
professional
of money.
and keep it clean. Yeah, did you say a waste of time?
Some people do. Some people find it a waste.
Yes. But you know what? I don't want to waste time. Don't want to waste money. We got a lot to cover, Richard. We got a lot to cover, Phil. We just getting loose right here, Mr. Cole Escovedo. But let's get loose and knock out these bills, knock out these commercials here on the Fighter's Voice radio show live stream team. Remember, the Fighter's Voice, the only voice. Ali Setback gave me that name. Ali Setback said, Richard, the Fighter's Voice. He said, no, the only voice. So take that to heart. We come right back from commercial break here on 1680 AM, The Fighter's Voice.
You are listening to The Fighter's Voice on AM 1680.
Right now, we gotta take a break. You know.
Pay some bills. Fight Talk. Because every fighter has a voice.
Don't hit me, Rich. Don't hit me.
Just break me down with some of that fight talk. The fighter's voice. Right here. And remember, every fighter has a voice. And so do you. So let's get ready to you know what. Right here on the fighter's voice.
And guys, girls, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. And this is part 3. It's called The World of MMA. This is the part of the show, Richard, Phil, that we talk about what's going on in the world of the MMA, and it's called Cole Escovedo's Beatdown, a.k.a. coming soon, the Cole Train.
Cole Train coming in the station.
Yes. Cole beat us down in the world of MMA.
Man, we got to work on that sentence.
Okay, then we will.
We got to work on that sentence.
Okay, let's fix it.
It's like being on an episode of Archer. Crazy.
Okay.
We got to bring this game back, by the way.
Let's bring it back.
You lose. All right, what we got coming up, guys? Nothing really
Inside
going
joke.
on this weekend, but next weekend,
Yes.
we got another prospects card coming up at Tachi Palace Fights out at the Tachi Casino.
Yes.
Prospect cards, what these are is where you get most of the Central California, most California, right? Not out of state, anybody out of state. It's all Cali, right?
All California right now.
So you get all the Cali, the cream of the crop as far as your amateur circuits, like the guys that are like right there. They're there. They're just ready to take that next step. They've shown commitment, consecutive wins, branding, marketing, everything you need to be a successful fighter. So what Richard does is he gives these guys an opportunity to have a platform. What this platform is called prospects. Everybody who basically wins that night, is that an easy assumption?
Yeah, pretty much.
Everybody who wins that night is going to get a spot on the
Not everybody who wins. Yeah, there's certain fights because some guys are still developing.
Yeah, but
for the most part,
if you're on deck,
there's 5 or 6 guys on each card that are pretty much
they're being
groomed
to see
your victory kind of thing.
Tested.
Yeah.
I would say more than groomed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's more potential with this win kind of thing. Like this has real value into it for future careers that these guys are all striving for kind of thing. So what it'll do is that list of guys, it'll land them a spot with a win on the November 9th card, and that's going to be an actual pro card. About half the card we're saying you're going to fill with these prospect guys?
Between May and August shows, we should have at least 5 or 6 guys from those cards.
Cool. So like a comedy show, like with Phil, seats are limited on that. Seats are very limited on it. So remember, just a word of advice to you guys. If you're on the camo circuit right now and you're thinking about it, remember, there's not many spots. You gotta maybe be smart. Every fight's a fight in a certain direction. Either it's the wrong direction or it's the right direction. So you have to take that into consideration with every fight, and that's why Goodman gives these guys things like this prospect card. He gives them a platform to go,
opportunity.
Look, this is an opportunity. You're either going to go one direction or another. It's either forward or to the drawing board. Those are your two options. I mean, everybody goes back to the drawing board after a win, but you're either going down the win direction or you're going back to the what did I do wrong direction. That's just really all there is to it. It's no in between. And then outside of that, you've got like this UFC card, I guess, coming up. Something like that. It's gonna be UFC 228, but that's not until like September. Right. So that's gonna be. But look forward to that. The main on that is Till versus Woodley, and Woodley knocks people's out from his house. So
he does.
I'm just saying, I've seen dudes get knocked out before Woodley even rise in the arena. So just keep that in mind. After that, you got Bellator September 21st. You got a Bellator come up, and there's something I want to mention so bad. I've been waiting on this. I wish I could just get this guy to tell me yes already, because there's something I want to mention about a local guy that I want to be able to talk about so bad. He's been talking about it a little bit here and there on Facebook, and I don't want to say too much until I've actually had a chance to talk to him. But there's a local guy that we got that's about to take a jump. He's about to take a fight and kind of jump up on another level. And we're all going to get to enjoy watching him take this fight, I think, and it's going to be like a great opportunity. I'm so excited that he's actually doing it. I think we've all been waiting a while for it.
You know what?
I want a third. I want to so bad. I actually hit him up and said, "Can I talk about it?"
Cole,
I'm
you know
going.
what? At
I'm
least
stepping in for
you're
Khabib.
talking about MMA.
El Blanco Flaco?
Yeah, I'm taking on Connor. I'm stepping in for Khabib. You heard it here first.
This guy, they brought him straight out of the water, come all the way back over to Ireland to fight, man. You got to be out of your mind. You've been
Please.
drinking that Guinness again, have you, lady? Okay, so.
Hey, $30
Yeah,
million
those
for
leaks
1
coming out.
minute. I'm
Hell
in.
yeah.
He hits me up and says, yeah, go ahead, I'll drop it. But it's a local guy.
Right.
It's a local South Valley guy.
Right.
Central. We always
Central.
Central.
SoCal,
Come
period.
on
That's
now.
just all there is to it. God, I want to take the guys. You're going to be excited.
So you're going to tell me this after the show?
If
then?
he gives me the green light, you'll hear about it before the show's over.
Okay.
I already know. I don't know exactly what card he's going to be on. He's
Yeah.
kind of holding that real close to the chest still.
Yeah.
But he's kind of already announced that he's going to be doing something, and I want to.
You know what?
Give him a chance.
I want to talk about Richard's card again. Now, Phil, I know you're listening. In the main event, we got from Madera, California, Jose Pepe Navarro fighting in the main event from Madera, California. So you being there Friday, he needs all the Madera people possible to support him and watch him and, give him that extra push. Now, I want to briefly after his first show, because this is going to be the first show that'll be on a Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Richard, last time it was on a Thursday, and it was a packed freaking house.
Yeah, it was still nice. You can't
It
complain.
was nice
Yeah.
on a Thursday, my man.
How'd
Yeah.
you pull off a Friday card? How
It
how'd
took
you
10
pull
years
that
of
one off?
begging.
Yeah,
10
dude.
years of begging. But 35th anniversary is coming up
Cool.
in November, too, so I figured it would make sense to transition over and do one on a Friday night, too.
Nice.
Just to, just to give some fans a little treat so they're not having to get up and go to work the next day or
There you go.
or having to rush to get
Having
to the
to
show.
choose-
We have a
having to
little bit
choose
more
leave
flexibility.
early, like
Ex-
seriously, like who wants to leave early and not game, not have
Yeah,
dinner? Like,
exactly.
give me that excuse.
Exactly.
So
Now there's
That
no
works out great.
excuses. Now any of my
Exactly.
friends that say they can't make it, they're full of.
you got
they're full of
hotel
it, huh?
rooms
Exactly.
Yep.
and that's all you
Phil,
got to-
Phil, you
You're
tour.
gonna be off my friends list.
right?
Exactly.
You're off the top 10. You're off the Tim's MySpace. You're off the top 10.
Phil, I want to ask you this. You tour around the world, and you got to do shows constantly on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. But tell us, what's the difference when you have that Friday and Saturday show?
Oh, dude, I'll be honest with you. A lot of my shows, my home club is Levity Live Oxford, and it's about 500 people. So monthly, my premiere shows are on Wednesday.
Oh, wow.
Now, when I go
Wednesday.
out of town and do those Friday, Saturday, Sunday shows, bro, I would much rather do a Wednesday show.
Okay.
Probably a lot more peaceful
Here's
on
the
a
reason.
Wednesday.
People, and we're always sold out. Every show I do on a Wednesday in Oxnard, sold out.
Oh, I love Oxnard.
Every show I do in Ontario on a Wednesday, sold out. The
De-
weekend,
destination
here's what
locations.
starts to suck for me. People get really drunk.
That's what I'm
before they-
saying. A lot more rowdy.
Yeah, a lot more rowdy, and I'm not above hitting somebody way more.
Well, if you need security, you can give me a holler.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Hey, I got two small bad dudes right here that'll break some arms.
I have seen guys get ripped out of their chairs before and chokehold all the way up.
Oh yeah,
I've seen some doozies. The Mongol.
I've delivered
Casino
one of those
Morongo.
before at one of my concerts when I used to host concerts. I've had to choke a guy and take him outside.
You're done.
You know what's really dope?
In my suit.
I was watching. I went to a George Lopez show at my home club,
Mm-hmm.
and what happened was this guy was being so rowdy before George even took the stage, and those tickets are about $65 a piece.
Yeah.
Him and his lady are out having what they think is a good time. Before the lights went down, security went in, choked him out, and just took him to the parking lot. I was like, well, there you go.
I would have gave him $65 back at least.
No, he didn't even get to get that. And I went over and took the fries off of his plate.
You're
you
not
go.
gonna
That's what
eat
Hey,
do
you
it,
might
these.
as well
man.
drink
He's
his
not
drinks
gonna
too.
eat these.
Yeah.
Shoot.
They're just going to waste.
Should have took the
Right?
tip he left.
When he woke up, I had to wonder, like, what did he think happened?
Yeah.
Dude,
Oh man, he probably woke
World's
up and hit
worst
his,
food
hit his
poisoning?
old lady.
somebody roofied him. baby, somebody roofied me.
There you go.
Where you been, girl?
You big girl.
Where you
You
been,
didn't
Cole?
even have my back.
Yeah.
Right?
How dare you not hit him?
Ride or die my ass.
Yeah.
Gosh, who
I'll tell
said
you,
we can't have a good time on the
I
show?
The guy that choked him out was like, I don't know, 5'7", 150 pounds.
Yeah, that's
Damn.
what those
Yeah,
are the ones
sounds
that'll
about
catch
right.
you.
Damn, sounds like Cole.
Yeah, no, he's a little taller than that.
Yeah.
A little skinnier too.
Got a little eye. Hey, no.
Hey, I told Poppy.
Dude, I'm in like the 155 range.
I told
okay?
Poppy you'll still make the same division. Poppy's fighting a little heavier though.
Well,
The
the guy
Cheetos
was
get
a
to you.
big guy.
Was he?
It looked like a Chihuahua, like mounting a Chihuahua mounting a German Shepherd.
Breaking him out.
Oh yeah, he was humping him the
Dude,
whole time.
You can't even see the guy carrying him out. It just looks like Weekend at Bernie's.
right?
Exactly. Hey, we're having too much fun here. We're going to have fun burning these commercials right now. I'm saying burning because I see Woody burning something backstage. Here, we're going to come right back here on AM 1680, The Fighter's Voice.
You are listening to Voice on AM 1680.
Right now, we gotta take a break. You know.
Pay some bills. So be ready for some head banging, lip smacking, heart attacking, fight talk. Because every fighter has a voice. And so do you. So let's get ready to you know what. Right here on The Fighter's Voice.
And we're back here live here in Fresno, California, The Fighter's Voice live stream team with Richard Goodman, Bill Medina, the co-host. I don't like calling him the co-host. I just want to call him the Apache Kid, the UFC veteran, the one and only
There is
Mr.
only one of
Cole Escobar. I know there's only
Thank
one
God
of you,
there's
bro.
only one of me. I don't know
No,
what you do with
remember
the
you
two.
tried to clone a couple the other day because you're out there getting busy, but that's a whole
I was
different
gonna say,
seg-
I don't know if that counts as cloning.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's talk about, because cloning, let's talk about couches and beds. So it kind of go hand in hand.
Let's
Let's
go
talk
hand in
about
hand.
Serrano's Furniture. Go, my
Let's
man.
talk
Knock them
about
out.
Serrano's
Knock them out,
Furniture,
my man.
Like I said, they got 9 locations. They've been doing it since '86. It's not just a chain mail thing. It's like family owned. They've been brothers, sisters, dads, moms. They've boom, you're family when
Yes.
you go there. So remember, from Bakersfield to Fresno to Delano to Danuba to Hanford, Madera, Tulare, Visalia, Porterville. Who am I missing? I'm missing someone.
Madera.
Fresno.
Fresno. There you go.
Man, how do
No.
I miss Fresno?
I don't know.
dude?
You miss it a lot.
Man, I drive right by them too, at least once a week.
Let's give some stuff away, man. Talk about giving stuff
Dude,
away.
we do got stuff to give away. We got tickets to give away to you.
Absolutely.
We got
To
tickets
you?
to-
What do you mean to you? The 31st
I'm
of
gonna take
August,
it.
Tachi Palace
I
fight.
get my own free
Tachi
tickets.
Palace, but you get your free tickets. Did you finally get front row
I
seats,
finally
baby?
got free
You ain't hanging out
tickets.
backstage no more,
I'm
kid.
tired of it.
Tachi Palace Fights Prospects 2 next Friday. We're giving away tickets to that, and then we're also giving away tickets to the App Cal show this Friday with Mr. Medina.
Yes.
Nice.
So send your questions and comments, and I'm going to review them after the show. And listen, I will get a hold of you, and I do give them away. I'm not going to
Midnight.
go to your house like
That's at
Phil does
midnight.
after the show, but you can meet me somewhere. You can meet me somewhere, and then I'll give them out, or
Hey,
I'll
that's
get your
just
information.
customer service. That's
That
all
is-
that is. That's
you know what?
customer service.
Phil, you know what? Let's talk.
Good
Phil,
service, Phil.
Tell us about your customer service, Phil.
I used to deliver a lot of goods back in the day too.
Oh my gosh, Phil, what do you got to say about that, man?
Oh, I know where you're going with this. I can tell you right now, man. They don't. They don't pay for sponsorship. They don't pay for nothing. Where I used to work, they don't. They hate me. I hate them. But it rhymes with Save Mart. So
Wow.
Hey, there's where it all started, right? Say, Mark.
that's where it all started, man. Essentially, yeah. They're the ones that taught me how to just laugh in stupid situations.
Yep. Hey, you know what?
Like their store management.
Man, shooting left and right. You know what? Let's talk about some topics that are coming up. A hot topic on a serious note. Triple G and Carnelo Goodman. What's your take on that?
Ooh, he said, ooh.
What's your take? I'm gonna start with you, Mr. Goodman. What's your take on that?
I'm gonna have to go with Triple G.
Why?
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 I will see how the performance enhancement drugs are gonna play a part in this fight.
Stockles. Those stockles.
He pulled the remember dude sword? He pulled one of those.
Yeah.
He got small
hey,
too.
It was a close fight last time. Good fight. I could see, it going either way. But like I said, I'm curious to see how the performances is when you had to take a layoff like this from the failed drug test. So, I mean,
Got to off cycle a little.
yeah, well, off cycling on top of that, yeah, and plus just being out of the ring now longer.
Rust.
So now you're coming in there with a guy who's ready to kill you.
It's not really rust. It's a lack of rhythm. That's
But
what it is. It's not rust.
Triple G seemed a little bit slower than what I expected the last fight, though. So I'm wondering if age is catching up to him a little bit too. So,
Yeah, but he's fresher.
but I'm going to take him. He's fresher.
Fresher.
He's natural and he's ready to rock. So I'm going with Triple G.
Triple G for Goodman.
And I love Canelo though. Just sad.
No,
Yeah.
I do. I
I need
too,
to
man.
get me some of them cows though. I'll tell you what. I'm not looking that part no more.
There you go, my man. Phil, so what's your take on this big fight right now? I know you're a big boxing
bro.
fan too, bro.
Look,
I'm
he's
gonna
already
go
got an
super
answer waiting.
Last year I was on your show, and I said that Mayweather would annihilate Greg, and your guest kind of laughed at me. And, yeah, so I'm going to do right.
I'm sorry. Come back on that because the phone was kind of in and out, my man.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes, I can hear you now. Good commercial. Go ahead.
Okay, so I don't know how far you listen, but I said it the last time I was on your show last year.
Mm-hmm.
I said that Mayweather would absolutely annihilate Conor McGregor,
Yes,
Yeah.
you did.
and your guest at the time laughed at me, and I said, okay, all good. So now we're 2 for 2. I say Triple G, unanimous decision, 12 rounds, and you're going to see the end of Canelo after that. It's enough for the fight.
Retirement.
That's a bold statement right there.
He is going to. That's going to be it for his high-profile fight.
Yep. I could see that happening. I'm sure he'll bounce back and get some free money though, just because they can still sell his name.
Squeeze seats out of him.
Right.
But I like this is an all or nothing fight for him.
Exactly. And Richard, let me get your feedback on this. Not only if he loses, I mean, Golden Boy takes a big freaking swat.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because that's their whole makeup right there is Canelo. Is that safe to say?
I think they have a lot of good young talent on their roster now. Golden Boy has a big promotional company, and there's some good fighters outside of Canelo, but he is the main breadwinner right now for them. Absolutely. So, I mean, it's going to hurt a little bit, but I know they got 10 guys on lower weight classes that are just ready to rock and roll.
Well, let's talk about one of them that's on the Golden Boy roster, and he was a guest on the show 2 weeks ago, and that's Ochoa, who's going to be taking on the Avenal kid from Fresno, I like to say from Fresno, California, because Fresno's adopted him. That's Jose Ramirez, September 14th.
Yeah, 15th or 14th. Yeah.
No, 14th. It's that Friday before
Gotcha.
the Canelo's the 15th.
Gotcha. That's right.
So what's your take on that? It's a Golden Boy product
yeah.
in Orozco taking on Jose Ramirez.
I mean, he's going to get demolished. Jose Ramirez should be able to annihilate him. I think I'm surprised Golden Boy took the fight, but I guess it makes sense because they're trying to oust and get this guy back into because he's had a couple losses.
Yeah.
So makes sense for them in some aspects, but it should be a good win for Jose. I don't see him having any struggles with this fight at all.
You know what?
I think his last opponent was probably tougher than this guy.
You know, one thing that people overlook Jose on is his speed. I mean, the guy has speed, and he's a student of the game.
Yeah.
How much does speed help you through fights, Cole? And how tough is it to neutralize?
It depends on the fighter. It's going to be case to case whether or not you can neutralize. Because you could tell them how to neutralize it. You either stay too far or stay too close where they can't turn their hips and get that whip on you. Speed's good as far as slips, avoidance, movement, reaction time. I don't know if speed plays too much a factor as far as like hitting, because you're either going to land that punch or you're not, because you're already going fast. I mean, it's the opening. You either find it or you don't. You either make it or you don't. So speed plays more of a factor, I think, in getting back out of the way in time, countering, feinting, throwing stuff, just so you can get the reaction, but not, I don't think, like, knockout power. I don't think speed really plays that big of a factor.
So that's all timing, right?
It's reflex.
Timing,
reflex,
reflex.
Reflex.
Okay.
And actually, like I said, you can hit the bags as fast as possible, but that doesn't mean you can correlate to using your brain to actually throw those punches at the right time. So speed is a factor in a sense if you know how to use your speed and you have the intelligence and the reaction to make those moves. A lot of guys, like I said, you can watch a guy sit there and hit a speed bag all day, but if he don't know when to throw those punches, it don't matter how fast you are, you're going to lose.
Yeah.
Then he's lost.
Yeah.
Phil, in 1 minute, I want you to talk to us about speed. When I say speed, I'm talking about timing when you're on stage, when to deliver, when to drop. And I want to mix the two, because you don't just go up there and tell your jokes. I'm sure you feed off the crowd, and whatever you had in your bank to talk about, you kind of go off the crowd. Talk to us about your timing when you're on stage.
Here's what it is. Timing is everything. When you first ask the question though about you see me, but now throw a format like that comes to the crowd. Timing's everything when you're a comic. If your timing sucks, you're going to suck.
Mm-hmm.
Punchline delivery is everything with timing.
Yeah, setting everything up. It's a setup.
It's
everything, and I look at doing stand-up as a form of boxing.
Exactly.
Everything
you do.
Setup, knockout. Setup, knockout. Setup, knockout.
It's an art form.
Yeah, and feeding off the people, seeing what's kind of you can tell by some of the guys in the certain parts of the crowd if they're smiling, laughing, how they're reacting to it.
Mm-hmm.
In 30 seconds, tell us how do you react to a heckler?
Oh, it's easy. I shut them down super quick.
Oh yeah.
I'll say stuff about, dude, listen, I'm a pretty nice guy, but the moment I start getting heckled, I will talk about your mom, I'll talk about your dad, I'll talk about your kids, I'll talk about whatever is going to make you jump out of that seat and get pissed off. Then I did my job.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, dude, there's nothing more dangerous than a comedian who you've upset. Like, there's nothing more dangerous.
Yeah, that's pretty much a pounding.
Dude, I've said so many vile things that one lady got mad. She said, you didn't have to stoop to his level. And I said, no, madam, he stooped to mine.
He brought it out.
There you go. And speaking of bringing it out, we got to bring out these commercials, man, so we can pay our bills. We'll be coming right back with Funky Phil Medina.
You are listening to The Fighter's Voice on AM 1680.
Right now, we gotta take a break.
Pay some bills. So be ready for some head banging, lip smacking, heart attacking, fight talk. Because every fighter has a voice. Has a voice, and so do you. So let's get ready to you know what, right here on The Fighter's Voice.
And we're back here live in Fresno, California, live stream team The Fighter's Voice. Well, I just want to say one thing. Now my microphone's working better, and it's the last segment of the show, but yeah, that's just the way it goes. A big thank you to our guest, Richard Goodman, for joining us here. Phil Medina for joining us here on the Fighter's Voice live stream team. You can catch the rebroadcast of the Fighter's Voice radio show every Saturday from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. and Sunday 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. only on AM 1680, The Answer. Subscribe to our page at The Fighter's Voice or go to our website, thefightersvoice.com, or go visit Co Escovedo and get some money, make some money, spend some money, and leave with a honey.
You ain't even got to spend money. You just got to come in and hang out, and the environment itself is fun. Dude, you don't have to spend a penny, and you can come in there and leave with a smile. Trust me, it could be Tuesday afternoon, and you're gonna be like, dude, that was fun.
And you know what?
I
noticed.
there.
Yeah.
There we go.
We go. Well, I noticed about Cole. Cole loves his job. Cole, you love.
Oh, dude.
Oh my gosh, you went there. Hey, I want to say what's up to Frank Alamon. He's joining us the show. He said, "Rich, what's up?" Big Bill Coddington. He said, "What's up, Vato?" And it goes on and on and on. Yes, there's a couple here that I really can't read back. I can't believe they said this kind of stuff. It's kind of a different show. I guess Goodman opened up the door for that one.
Different folks, different strokes.
Watch with the strokes, yes. Wow. So, Phil, I'm looking forward to going to the show Friday, supporting you, Madera, California, my man. I didn't get a chance to tell you, proud of you. I mean, doing what you're doing. I don't want to say that now because I know I don't want you to stop and admire your work, but you're not that type of person. You continue to grind, you continue to shine, but you continue to show love for everybody around Madera, California, trying to do something positive with their life. So, man, big props to you, my man. Sky's the limit for you. Can't wait to see you on the big theater, my man. I'm super excited about that.
It's going to be a fun night, man. And listen, for all your guys' listeners, if you want to keep listening to some of the funny stuff I say, listen to the Phil and Funky Show, listen to the Phil Medina podcast. We say a lot of things and we want to have Rich. We want to have you as a guest.
Absolutely, my man. I would love to. You talking about Goodman or Ortiz?
Both of you.
There you go.
Bring it. I would love to.
There you go.
I'd love to.
He'll do it too.
Yep. I'll even bring out some own stand-up.
Oh, there it is.
See, that was already funny right there, you know? I'm already winning.
Man, they're going, man.
Kill it.
I know your wife's at home going, no, baby, don't.
Yeah, don't let him on there talking.
It's all good. Hey, and what can we expect from the show? Tell us in 30 seconds, Goodman.
Oh, it's going to be a great
Palace.
night. We're going to be handing out some contracts. We have some big fights from all over the area, from Bakersfield to Madera, Sacramento, Stockton. All over California, basically, we have some great fighters. Don't miss out. It's going to be great.
There it is there. Hey, after we go to commercial break, Phil, I want you to stay on the line. We're going to continue to roll 3 minutes on our podcast. It's a preview of our podcast, so we'll be talking after the radio show's over. Go in 10 seconds. Tell us what's going on in the studio, my man. What do we got going on in the future for us? Did you get that text message you're looking for?
I didn't, man, but I do want to remind the guests listening and watching, midnight. Remember, you've got till midnight. That's the cutoff for the tickets to the Palace show and to the AppCal show this weekend. You got till midnight, guys, so remember, comment,
Friday
post,
night.
share.
And
Fights.
I'm going to look at it. Hey, I don't want to forget, I dedicate this show to my son, Richie. Every breath that I take. Te quiero mucho, Richie. I love you. Thumbs up for Richie, and it's a wrap. Okay, we're going to keep rolling. Okay. Those of you that are still streaming live, I want to give you a sneak preview of the Fighter's Voice Kick-Ass Podcast Uncensored. Now, this is off the radio. This is just a preview of what's to come. We're going to open that up in September if you're with us. Tuesday, 6 to 7, the Fighter's Voice radio show, Knockout Radio, 1010 on your dial. Will make you smile. Kick back with us for a long while. We're going to make a debut on a new radio show. The following day, consistently, that Wednesday, the Fighter's Voice Kick-Ass Podcast, same brand, 2 different shows. I can't wait to have you on either one. Richard, talk to us about it.
2 different beasts, man.
Yeah,
it's gonna be 2 entirely different beasts.
It's better
man.
for my military voice, anyways, to be on the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
It's hard holding back in here. I got to keep my language
yeah, we get you some
up to
drill
par.
time, yeah.
Bill, for sure, we got to have you call my man on this podcast and just let it fly, my man.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I might even come down and come hang out with you guys.
Dude.
Well, that's what I'm waiting for, but you're always on tour. Hell yeah, I'd love to have you come down.
Come on through. I want to come for that one. I'll bring the goodies.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to be in town. I've got the 2 theater shows, September 29th, September 30th.
September 29th.
The Fox Theater and Merced Theater.
Oh, nice.
Okay, if you're in town, you let me know, and we'll book you.
Yeah, dude, I'll come down, and maybe I can come down a day early.
Yeah.
That's a Saturday.
If you want to come
Sunday.
out to
It's
the
a Saturday,
casino and
Sunday.
stay the night there and drive up and do the podcast, just let me know, and I can put you in a room for the night.
Oh, man, thank you. Yeah, definitely. I'll be talking to you guys for sure. We can do that.
Yeah, there it is there. And see, Phil, this is what I wanted to talk about. I can see you freaking headlining at Tachi Palace, but that's a whole different beast. Because when Richard goes out there and sees the talent pool and the people that you bring there, my gosh, I love networking. I'm getting goosebumps as I speak because I love to freaking network. Don't freaking laugh. Don't fucking laugh, Cole.
You're getting goosebumps.
I wanted to say it all day long.
It's them
Cole,
shaved
stop
arms.
fucking laughing.
You're getting goosebumps because it's cold.
It's the shaved arms.
Oh, shit. Now Richard's kicking my ass.
Oh, dude, I've been waiting for somebody to say something about it for so long.
Phil, get your ass over here
Don't
and
let
help
me
me out,
see
my
them
man.
legs shaved, too.
Oh,
They better
shit.
not be shaved.
Richard's busting my balls right now.
Are they?
Oh, my
Are
God.
they?
Phil, get your ass over here.
Next
Madtown,
show, I'm
baby,
bringing
need your
some
backup.
lotion,
See
man.
how
I'm
he did
bringing
dancer?
lotion
See
for the
how he
next
did
show.
dancer?
I guess that's what I get for opening my damn mouth.
Hey, sexy smooth for the ladies, though, dude.
Hey, he's trying to keep up with the millennials.
See what I go through, Phil? Phil, they're kicking my ass on the show right
Hey,
now. Get your ass down here.
I'm old school. That's why.
Nah, he is old school. He's all natural. But
All
no,
natural.
man, I mean, I love networking with people, man. So I can see that happening.
here.
I would love to have you in studio, Phil, live in person.
Yeah, we can definitely do that, bro. And if I can come down, we'll make that happen. That'll be a good time.
Yeah,
Okay, I
no,
appreciate
just
that.
let me know. I'll make sure. I'll be back from vacation on the 20th, I believe.
Oh, it's plenty of time.
Yep, so we'll be good to go. Just
Awesome.
like I said, I'll exchange the
Thank you.
information for him and just get in touch. We'll set you up a room, and I'll come down and have a good time. I live literally 2 minutes from the casino now.
And
So,
same thing with you guys. If you guys are ever down in Southern California, either on somewhere, let me know. Guys, any of the improv, any of the shows I'm doing.
absolutely.
Said Oxnard.
Yeah, I'd love to take my old lady
Is that
out
what
there
you
for a
said,
night. She
Oxnard, yeah.
just to
Yeah,
get
huh?
her out and let her have some fun because she don't drink, so she can
Mom
drive.
duty all the time, man. It's not mom duty all the time.
You need to get out, dude. You only get Tuesdays
I
and
know.
Wednesdays off, and I book you.
I don't even get Wednesdays off. I work mornings.
Cole sleeps at a card table.
Yeah, dude.
You should go to
Hey,
his house, his bed. He's got a
but-
card table on the bed.
But
No
here's the
shit.
thing, though.
He's
that,
dealing while he's sleeping.
Dude, that place is
So you sleep
gotten
with 4
chained.
kings or what?
Dude, man, I sleep there sometimes.
He Queens,
man.
maybe.
Oh,
I'm hoping
shit.
Queens, not
Yeah,
Kings.
yeah.
There's a story that floats around the
Any
casino.
spades in there?
Dude, nah, dude. I lived there,
What
man.
happens in the
Or the-
casino stays
No,
in the casino?
dude.
Is it like Little Vegas?
I told everybody one
Little
time
Vegas.
about the drunk strippers at the Indiana fight, and I tell the casino dealers this story, and all they take, because they were drunk,
Yeah.
all they take away from this story is how Cole turned down 2 drunk strippers in Indiana. No one takes away the fact that, oh, it was behind the curtain about to walk out, and the drunk ring girls are smashed strippers who were just like, oh, you're cute. And I'm
Yeah.
like, get off me.
Me, I
You're
gotta do
fucking
something,
drunk. Get
yeah.
off me, you dumb. Get off me. Get her off me. That's the only part they take away.
Yeah.
Not that I was about to walk out or I was trying to fucking focus.
Yeah.
It's just, oh, go to the
I
light
can't
drunk
believe
strippers,
you
fag.
weenie,
Yeah,
weenie,
dude, it's like, come on, dude. Give me a
Oh,
fucking break,
God.
man.
Phil, so you got to beat him down with a stick, my man? From the stage, walking in your car? Tell us about your action popping off.
Hold on. Say that one more time.
He said, I don't beat nobody with a stick.
Okay.
He tried to
You
catch a
have
case.
to beat him off after the show.
Beat him off.
From the stage,
Beat 'em
walk
off
into
from
the
the
car
stage.
about your action going on, my man. I mean, people want a piece of Phil. People are inviting you and wanting you to spend the night and take pictures. I mean, talk to us about what's going
Let
on.
me see. I'm sure, first of all, that my wife is not listening to
Okay. I didn't know that part right there.
Dude, hey, Phil, I see a bus. Hold on.
Yeah, there you go. There
Hey,
you
don't
go.
worry.
My
We'll
bad.
edit for her pleasure.
Yes.
The answer.
Go to Carl Jr.
We'll take care of it. We'll get that one deleted
There
off
you
the
go.
off
Hey,
the app.
why did Woody leave? Woody left. Did he get mad? He got mad? Okay.
No, he went to take a smoke break.
Oh, okay, with those papers?
Spend all that time rolling, dude. He's
back
just staring
there.
at it going,
He's like, I got to roll and smoke here. I
yeah,
can't just
it's
be
like,
rolling the whole
there's a two-part
time.
process to this, Rich. It's not,
I thought he got mad, dude. Seriously.
Yeah,
dude. I like
seen
Woody,
the
man.
non-smoking sign in the building, so he's probably had to go out back.
oh, man.
There you go. There you go. Hey, so Phil, what do you like doing on your free time, man, when you're in Madeira?
Here's the thing, bro. This is what trips people out because I'm coming to Madeira and I'm staying an extra day because I'm getting a couple new tattoos.
Nice.
And
Oh, okay.
here's the thing: people trip out because they're like, "What do you do on your free time?" And I'm like, "I work Monday through Sunday from 12 noon to 11:59 a.m. It's a 24/7 hustle. There's no days off, none of that. My fun comes when I'm on the stage.
Absolutely, that's what I.
Sing a show.
Absolutely.
That's
Nope, I feel you on that one. At one point, I was doing a show basically every week. It seemed like, and 35 shows a year, and it was just ridiculous. But it was fun, It wasn't like going to work.
Yeah.
It's a passion.
Yeah,
Again,
it
it's
was,
a passion.
and
It
I
is a
cut it all
passion.
down to just doing just a couple, just because of like I said, I enjoy being home now more than I do on the road.
Well, you got
There you
more
go.
I got
reasons,
my
too.
PlayStation
you got-
4,
Ah,
you know,
yeah.
I got-
Do you really? What do you play? What do you play? What do you
well,
play?
play some 2K, I play some Fortnite.
Play some PUBG?
No, screw
What,
that.
dude?
No,
You don't,
that's
what,
weak.
What are you,
Monk.
12? What are you, 12? No,
I'm probably
gonna-
older than you,
I'm
Cole.
going to Bob Ross my way through a gun. Dude, that game is Bob Ross with a goddamn gun. That's all that game is.
That game takes talent. PUBG, you just
it takes multitasking.
PUBG's like a weak version of Call of
dude.
Duty.
You've got bullet
I
drop,
don't know what the hell you guys are
velocity.
talking about. I don't play
You've
this
got
damn game.
moving targets. You've got bullet drop. Dude, you've got...
just run around and
long
shoot.
range. No, dude.
I've seen the graphics.
There's
It's terrible.
Dude.
Yeah, you
What are you
terrible.
playing on? Xbox One?
No,
Original?
PlayStation 4. Calm down.
Man.
Calm down.
Man.
Hey, Phil.
Dude, I will
Freak
defend
down.
PUBG till I die,
Super Nintendo,
bro.
leave me alone.
There it is. There it is.
GoldenEye. I got an
I haven't been able to
Play on your cell
upgrade
phone.
since 007.
Hey, Phil.
Wow. Wow.
Phil, I got to let you go, my man. I know you got a lot going on. I'm going to cut you loose. I look forward to seeing you Friday. I'll be in touch with you and see how we're going to handle this ticket thing because my phone's blowing up. So that's a good thing, my man. Hey, big shout out,
shoot
man.
me some emails from everybody in the studio, bro. I got everyone's tickets covered that night,
Awesome.
and 3 guests. I got
Okay.
it covered.
Got
you
you,
go.
man. I will send that over. I appreciate it.
There you
And
go.
same in return.
Hey, stay on, Rich. Stay on, guys. Hey, Phil, I'm going to cut you loose. Hey, have a good night, my man. Appreciate it. Much love. Madeira style, baby.
I don't like doing it, but I'm going to do it
You want to
Good
come?
night.
because I like you. This Saturday, at the casino, we're having a Fortnite tournament.
Uh-oh.
So you want to come down? You can get schooled by some 12-year-olds.
I know. That's the problem. Those
Just
little,
come
Can I
down.
send a representative
Shit.
who I know is legit?
Come down and like
Philadelphia? Yeah. There you go.
come down and like.
Mics are off, though.
that you're just gonna probably get schooled.
Oh,
by
they
kids.
playing on the playground?
Yeah, dude.
Turn
No,
his
they'll
mic
wreck
down,
you.
we're
They'll
good.
talk,
They'll
they'll
wreck
talk
me.
shit while you
Oh,
do
yeah,
it.
they'll wreck
be
me.
like, is that all you got, old man?
Oh,
You
oh,
fucking
no.
suck. Oh, look, now you're dead. Now you're dead. Next.
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 Oh, no.
Next. Dude, so it's
And that's why I
brutal.
said that building process is what makes it harder.
Yeah, well, you got to multitask. There's a lot to it.
It takes a lot more to it. Than,
I'll get wrecked. I won't even land. I'll get shot out of the sky because I'll be floating around going, where do
I
go?
run with a hard crew, so I just kind of stay alive and I just run around with the medics and keep them up.
I mean, I run
Strategize.
solos most of the time, and I'm in like
but
the
see,
top
2K
12%.
now, 2K, I run on an elite squad.
Okay,
I'm
I
on an
don't-
actual basketball
I
team.
don't play sports games because I can play sports in real life.
Cole, the
Yeah,
next time we're
see.
talking about games and
You
shit,
gotta get on the
they need to
court.
endorse us.
Yeah,
We're
I
blowing
can
them up
play
for
ball.
free,
Oh,
my
there
man.
you go.
Yeah. No, I played high school and I coached basketball for about 13 years.
I figure by now you would have had you and Jacob would have had a basketball court built out there
Oh,
just
no.
for like lunchtime.
I wish.
No,
that
I
money
know.
don't come to me.
Man, I'm sure Jacob's got a little extra.
He's
in
got
his
an
pocket
extra
somewhere.
ranch out there,
He's something,
on
you
Jeff
know?
Road. He can put something
Wow,
up.
he's got a name.
Damn.
He's got a street named after him. He's
Wow,
a baller.
bro.
That's
Jacob,
why he's the man.
We gotta talk, bro. That's a little it's a little self-love.
That's a lot
there,
of
buddy.
info
It's
right
a
there,
little
but I like
self-love
that.
there.
It's
but
a
no,
family
but yeah.
tradition.
But Saturday, there's a Fortnite tournament. If you want to come out and check it out, it's this Saturday at the casino. It's
Nice.
all ages, so there'll be kids. You come
Oh,
by,
that's
check
cool.
it out. I'm just saying, if you want to come get schooled,
Yeah, I'm guaranteed.
Damn.
See, that's one thing I won't say. I want to say that I'm great at it.
no, see,
I just say I play it. But
see.
I play with some good players, and they help
They
carry
what?
me. They
yeah, I was
carry
gonna say
me.
they got big old legs.
You know
They
what you,
carry
you know,
me.
you
They
know, you
carry
know what
me.
you got to do, and I'll say we,
yeah.
is you got to set up a tournament with celebs, the who's who that are there to bring in
Oh,
some
you,
foot traffic
It's not a
there.
bad
You already
idea.
know those.
You
A lot of
know
those
what I
football
mean?
players. What's his name from the
Yeah.
Steelers?
Yeah, absolutely.
Juju.
You can
plays,
bring in.
he plays
Yeah.
Fortnite, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of. Actually, you'd be surprised
Lots of royalties off
when
that
you're
shit.
watching fights and MMA. You see these guys doing these Fortnite dances and stuff in the
dude.
cage. Just happened on Bellator,
DJ.
didn't it, last week?
DJ
Yeah.
Demetrius Johnson, he's got like an Xbox sponsor.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So that guy's got to be heavy into Fortnite. I've
Oh,
seen
he's
him
got to
streaming
be.
stuff,
Yeah,
so.
he's always streaming and playing games and stuff.
I mean,
So
he's-
it.
got all this extra time now.
Yeah, well, it keeps you out of trouble
Too
though.
soon?
The
Yeah.
guys
Too
that are playing
Too
games
soon?
aren't
Not
at the
too soon?
bars.
Okay.
There you
You
go.
know,
There you
you're
go.
either playing video games or you're at the bar at those ages.
I don't drink.
You don't.
No, I don't drink.
Yeah, I don't mean it.
Ask
well,
anybody, bro.
I do
don't-
drink. I just don't
if
drink
you see
often.
Cole drinking, something's
You
wrong.
just don't drink coffee?
I don't even drink coffee at all.
Oh,
what do you,
damn.
What do you drink? Water?
Yeah.
That's it?
No, I drink sodas and stuff, but I don't drink coffee.
Oh.
Talk
I
about
don't drink
what's the
coffee
stuff.
either.
Vitamin waters. I drink a lot of different things.
Okay.
But alcohol-wise,
He
I don't drink very
subscribes
often.
to like whichever gimmick is
Whatever's cheapest at the
cheapest
store
at
that
the
tastes
store.
like
Yeah,
that has
exactly.
water in it too, because I
Yeah.
hate water by
But it says
itself.
like smart on the front, or
Yeah.
energy, or it's got
Yeah.
big colorful
So I
letters.
think it had
It's just
to-
like, give me that one.
That's got to make me smart.
That's gotta make
do
me
it.
energetic,
That's
right?
guaranteed.
35 minutes later,
Sleeping on my couch.
he's
Yeah.
out like a light. 'Cause it's
I've
like
been
sugar
dead while my
crash.
friends are still playing Fortnite.
Dude, yeah. He's still alive. He's alive.
Wake me up when
He's
it's
alive.
my-
They've picked
When
him
it's your
up and they're
turn?
just carrying him at this
Yeah.
When
point.
it's your turn, huh?
Dude.
Well, my guys, we're about to wrap this up right here.
Absolutely.
That was just a sneak preview, my man. I can't wait for this, bro, because it gives people a platform and they just be themselves and relax without being
Peak.
handcuffed.
It's like she
Yeah.
sent you half a picture text.
But we still have the radio show. We're about to hit some shit in the syndication, about to blow it out the park. There's so much I want to say and do.
as my boy Big Al says, hit a dinger.
Hit a dinger.
Dude, that kid was awesome. Have you seen this kid? My name's Big Al. I hit dingers. And this kid proceeds to just hit this
Dang.
thing yard, dude.
Yeah.
In Little League World Series.
Yeah.
My name's
Oh, yeah,
Al
yeah,
So
big
Soft.
kid, yeah.
Call me Big Al. I hit dingers.
Think.
Gone. Gone.
What? Who's that kid on? You can't hit the curveball. Or what was it? Remember, he couldn't hit a curveball.
Sandlot?
No, not Sandlot. The one with Clint Eastwood, man.
Oh.
He was getting signed out of high school.
Yes,
And he was telling his
I
friends,
know
he
what
goes, I need to focus. He goes, I'm banging bitches and shit.
Yeah,
I'm hitting
I
home
know
runs.
exactly.
I'm like, what? Because they wanted to talk baseball. And he goes, guys, come on, lighten up. I'm concentrating on the bat. There's a lot going on. I'm getting drafted. I'm hitting bitches and shit. I'm hitting the ball.
What
I'm going,
movie
what
is
the
this?
fuck?
I need to see it.
It's with Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
Something
He
curveball.
directs-
I
He's
know
in
what
it.
I can't remember the
Oh,
name
man,
of it,
I'll
but I know
remember
what
it
you're
later.
talking about.
Is
Just
it it called Hitting the Curveball?
Hard to hit something about a
Something
curveball.
the curve, yeah.
And Clint Eastwood's
Making the Curve or something like
curve
that?
or
and
But
he's
in
a
it.
scout.
scout.
He's
yeah,
in it.
His
yeah.
eyes are gone, but he can
But his
hear.
daughter
Yeah.
scouts for him or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, his daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Grading the curve or something like
Curve,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Surviving the curve is something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's about him and his daughter.
Daughter,
yeah.
yep.
Yeah, okay. I remember it now, but I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's funny.
Okay, I got
It's
you.
There you
funny.
go. There
That's
you are.
on my list. The
There
curve.
you are.
Okay.
Hey, we're out here, the Fighter's Voice. That's just a sample of the podcast. See you soon. Hear you soon in September. It's a wrap. Hit up Goodman for some sponsorship, my man.
Midnight.
in
Oh yeah, John Rooker sponsorship.
Oh,
that's the man right there.
Yeah,
Love that guy.
We get big boy.
Yeah.
Well, he's not so big anymore, dude. He's lost a little.